We have assembled Alphino and Alizé here in the Crystal Palace with the Crystal Exarch. We are ready to see what happens next.
If only every town could share the Crystarium's spirit of independence. Still, I suppose one cannot decide for others what they should and should not deem important. My powers of persuasion have certainly had little effect on the people of Kalusia. Whenever I come to the Crystarium, the sands of Erang seem a world away, and yet they both lie under the same wretched sky. I got them, Crystal Exarch. I got them both. The Lightwardens, level 71. The Crystal Exarch welcomes you back to the Crystarium.
And so you return. Have you gained a better understanding of the crisis now faced by the First?
Better is not the word I would use. Some lands may have been spared the flood, but the survivors live only to suffer. There seems no end to the horrors inflicted by the Sin Eaters.
Indeed. Those abominations are a calamity in their own right. And I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness. Sin Eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call Lightwardens. And from what we have been able to ascertain, only a handful of these entities exist. Just as an ant colony will perish in the absence of its queen, we believe that the death of a Lightwarden will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
I have a feeling Yulmul might have something to say about any concerted action we take against these monsters. Vorthra's command over the Sin Eaters is integral to Yulmoran society. In seeming to guarantee his people's safety, it guarantees their obedience. He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
Agreed. Thus we will need to occupy or otherwise divert his forces whilst we proceed with the business of eliminating the Wardens. Until we have done so, all other considerations must be set aside if we are to forestall the 8th Umbral Calamity.
Are you sure that eliminating the Wardens will be enough? Meow, 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 meow.
Your uncertainty is understandable given the circumstances. Perhaps a more detailed explanation is in order. To begin at the beginning, then.
Neat trick.
In the ancient past, a single star was divided into 14 worlds. This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first. Though physically separate, they retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially. Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy. Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source. And such an influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence. If the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold. As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds. What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source. At the same time, the element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions. An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations. These devastating events are what we refer to as umbral calamities. 7 times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed. At present, the light-drowned realm of the First stands perilously close to meeting the conditions for a rejoining. It is the Sin-Eaters who are to blame for the Light's continued dominance. In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Lightwardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light. Even here in the flood-spared region of Norvrant, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky. Thus, if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Lightwarden to the sword.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told. Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Lightwardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but HOLMINSTER Switch is requesting reinforcements.
Lena, we haven't seen her in a while.
They say the Sin-Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
Alert the guard. We should be prepared in case the fighting reaches the Crystarium. You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphino and Alize as well.
My lord.
Pray, lend us your strength. Such a fight will provide you with far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
Oh, we have to speak with him again. HOLMINSTER Switch is in the north of HOLMINSTER Switch is in the north of Lakeland, so we had best make haste with our preparations. In fact, meet me outside the Crystarium at the crossroads northwest of the Ascensor Gate, and I shall lead you there myself.
The crossroads beyond the Ascensor Gate. Wait, how do we get out of here? Where's the door? There it is. That was an interesting little PowerPoint presentation he delivered there. A lot of that is just kind of, you know, high fantasy mumbo-jumbo. The Ascensor Gate is what I'm looking for. I don't see it in the list. Naturally. Oh, the Sights of the First. There's a... Nuts to you! Oh, that's the quest I need to do the thing. The Ascensor Gate is there. Oh, so we just walk straight ahead and we'll get there. That was the most understandable explanation of the calamities that I've seen yet in Final Fantasy XIV. So I appreciated it for that. So when they say there's been, what did he say, 6 or 7 previous calamities? Does that mean those 6 and 7 shards, worlds, whatever, they're gone now? When there's a calamity, the shards that the source split into, they're gone forever? Is that how it works? Kind of looked like that from the presentation. Am I going the right way? What is the name of this zone? This is Lakeland. Oh, this is Lakeland. We started out in Lakeland. I didn't realize. Hop traps. You know, I don't really remember the name of these monsters. They had weird names even in the source, so the weird names in the first here don't really stick any more than the weird names in the source did. I remember there were a lot of these hop trap things in the Black Shroud. I don't remember seeing any violet triffids though. Those didn't arrive until Stormblood.
So this is the battle site then. To battle! Peeps, we ride into battle. All set. If we follow this road north, we will arrive at the northern staging point. The village itself lies not far beyond. Quickly now. I will ride as fast as I can. On my trusty steed, Peeps.
That is a special hunting target, which is apparently being left alone. I guess hunting is not a thing that people care about. Yati-VO. Such incomprehensible names. Are there any, flying things? Oh, there's one right nearby. East is that way. I bet it's up on top of that. Yep, there it is. Can I get there? Is the question of the hour.
Hold on, the battle must wait a moment while I try to find this ether current. Don't think I'm going to find it this way, as I trample all over these grave sites. The Withering is the name of this place.
Aha! That guy
Showed me the way to get there.
Apparently this is a mining area. ether current. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. I clicked the guy instead of the ether current. Yay! I got my first ether current of the area. How far away do we have to go? Wait, I need to attune to this thing. Is this a town? There's a town here that I need to attune to ere I continue. There it is. Wait for the... Hold on, hold the battle until I get there. Oh. Can I... This is not gonna kill me, right? It's fine. Fort Job. I must attune here before I continue, so that I can get back here at some point. I didn't attune to anything in the place where the city is, so I don't even know how to get back there now. What is this?
Welcome, traveler. I am an authorized trader representing the crystalline mean in the acquisition of bicolored gemstones. If you find yourself in possession of any such gems, I can offer you a number of items provided by the facets in exchange. Oh, I now have access to this region's gemstone exchange, through which bicolored gemstones can be traded for a variety of rare and exclusive items. Successfully completing local fates will allow for the delivery of more valuable goods, increasing the number of items available for trade. Oh, interesting. Bicolored gems. This is a new thing in Shadowbringers. Fates in certain areas offer bicolored gems as rewards. They can be exchanged with gemstone traders for rare items, so it's another form of currency, basically. It's a currency for doing fates. To view your progress in each applicable area, select Shared Fate from Travel in the main menu. Okay. So, anything that'll get people to do fates is a good idea as far as I'm concerned. I like doing the fates. But they sort of fell out of favor after Heaven's Word and Stormblood. Nobody was really doing them anymore, because there wasn't really any point in doing them. That's a Grey Draco. What a creepy looking monster. I feel like there's more monsters than there has been in the past. They're just kind of everywhere. They're not really even grouped up. They're just sort of scattered randomly, which is sort of unusual. White gremlins? Any more currents nearby? Southeast. Whatever, I'll get them later. Aha! I see them in the distance here. Is this our first dungeon or trial or something? Wow, everybody's here. You're here. We are heading in together, yes? The Exarch asked that we wait, so we waited. Holminster Switch is past these gates and through the woods. 'Tis not exactly a near neighbor to the Crystarium, but as we occupy the same region, we have built up something of a cooperative relationship. What can we expect inside, Captain? The town is beset by a swarm unlike any we have seen in recent years. I have no idea what her accent was.
It sounded Russian, maybe? Or almost French?
We did our best to evacuate the villagers, but as many as half remain. Judging by the number of eaters present, we have good reason to believe that a Lightwarden leads the attack. How convenient. It seems we'll have our chance to slay a warden sooner than we expected. One does not simply slay a warden. Has no one told you what happens if you defeat one of those fiends? They hold more light inside them than all of their underlings put together. It can be struck down, aye, but its essence won't dissipate like the weaker kind. Vile ether will billow outwards and envelope the nearest living being, a reckless young swordswoman perhaps, and turn her into a brand new warden. Well, you can leave that particular quandary to us. I must ask that the guards stand down and allow us to engage this leader of eaters alone. Concentrate on the survivors. We must save every life we can. But what if... Oh, never mind. Understood, my lord. As captain of the guard, however, I will not watch you brave such danger without an escort from our ranks. I insist that I go with you. All right. Very well. Then our warden-slaying party shall include myself, the Levoirs, the I forgot how to pronounce their last name. Alphino, Leveloa, whatever. The two twins, Captain Lena, and last but not least, me. I'm ready. A formidable group indeed. Into Holminster we go. Once we reach the Lightwarden, do not hold back. We strike to kill. Holminster Switch is now accessible. The instance dungeons encountered in Shadowbringers' main scenario quest can be completed solo alongside a supporting party of NPCs. Yes, I've been waiting so long for this. To make use of this feature, simply speak with one of your NPC companions near the entrance to the instance and select the option to form a party. When forming a party, you will need to follow the same role restrictions imposed when using the Duty Finder. Alternatively, you can find party members via the Duty Finder as usual, and complete the instance with fellow players instead. Boo. Yay! Yay, this is awesome! Well, should I... Are we still in the same quest? I'm deciding whether to stop this video and start a new one, or just continue. Where's the quest? Oh, it's not finished. Okay, we're still in the same quest. Alright then. I think we should go. Alphino, let's form a party and enter Holminster Switch. Oh yes, cool. So the current party is me, Alphino Alize, is an academician, Red Mage, that's DPS. Wait, I'm DPS. What is, she's a guard captain. She's probably gonna be more useful. Wait, can we not select? Wait.
Wait, I'm confused. How does this work? Is this already selected? Why can't I select her? What happens if I select the Crystal Exarch?
Very well.
So Lena is always in the party, is what it sounds like to me. Average item level 370. I did actually, off camera, I actually did buy some rings and stuff and got my item level up to 380. I bought all the rings at one of the vendors in Mord Soup.
My strength is yours!
I mean, it looks like this is the party I'm going with, whether I like it or not. Why can't I?
Very well.
I'm very oh, there we go.
Leave this to me!
Oh, she's DPS. I see. Okay, this will be interesting. Oh man, I want the... I don't think she was French. I think it's closer to Russian. I'm not really sure though.
My strength is yours!
Let's give it our all!
Alright, I guess we're going with the twins and the Crystal Exarch. Sorry, Lena. Maybe next time. I wish I could take her too, but... Red Mage, I don't know, maybe... that's fine, it's fine. Well, no. Sorry, Alize.
Leave this to me!
We're going with Lena. She's probably melee, which is probably going to be better. So the Crystal Exarch's going to be a tank. Okay, here we go. Loot rule normal. Let's go into Holminster Switch with a party of AI people for the first time ever. Norvrent Holminster Switch. It's full of sin eaters. Oh, this is cool. That was cool. Solo dungeons, greatest thing ever.
It's releasing its ether! Fall back! We cannot let it touch us! Quickly, my lord, we must withdraw!
That will not be necessary, Captain. Though I appreciate your concern. The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether relinquished by its predecessor. But now we have a way to contain that corruption. The blessing of light, and the hero who wields it now stands before you. Behold, the monster's power is broken, and the world, twisted by its touch, returns to its rightful form.
night sky. Do they even know what a night sky is? Wouldn't that be terrifying?
It can't be.
What's happening?
It's so beautiful.
The sunless sea.
The warrior of darkness has come.
Is that what I think it is?
The night sky. As it should be.
Who are you people?
That was funny. Who are you people? I don't know why I thought that was funny.
You killed a warden, then bathed in its ether as if it were a spring shower, and now the sky? The legends are true.
I like this Lena. I hope she's in this more.
My lord?
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing. For you. You have vanquished the Lightwarden of Lakeland, and for the first time in a century, darkness has returned to the mantle of night. Without the ever-present light to sustain them, the Sin Eaters will have no choice but to retreat. Yet our victory is far from complete. Though darkness has fallen here, the other wardens yet bask beneath burning skies, feasting upon what little life remains. Even should it cost me all I have, I would see each and every one of them slain, that this world might be spared from oblivion. Not only for the first, but for the source as well. Save one, and we save the other. But, be that as it may, I concede it was wrong of me to summon you to this fight against your will.
You think?
I swear, on my life, I will one day atone for that deed. But for the present, I beg you stay and see this fight to its conclusion. Cast down the Wardens and restore darkness to the first.
Oh,
It's the ghost of the Warden of Darkness, the Warrior of Darkness. I will become the warrior you need. Meow meow, meow meow meow, meow meow.
On behalf of the first, I offer you my deepest thanks.
I understand there is much at stake here, Exarch, but why do you risk yourself so readily? It must have been a dangerous drain on your ether to summon even one person across the rift.
I do it for my people, of course. To give the Crystarium the tomorrow it deserves.
That is true now, yes, but the city had yet to be built when you first called forth the Crystal Tower. I'm simply curious to know what prompted you to commit yourself so completely to this particular course.
There are things which we can ill afford to lose. and I sensed from the first that I had a part to play in preserving them. Forgive me. I fear the events of the day may have taken their toll. Despite appearances, I am an old man. One burdened with many difficult memories, some too painful to recall.
Well then, I'm sorry for pressing you. It's a family failing, I'm afraid.
One which has served us well more often than not. Needless to say, we will continue to fight at your side until the last Sin Eater is defeated.
Come then, my warriors of darkness. Let us gather the surviving villagers and make our way back to the Crystarium.
Yay, we're saving the world. How quickly you've justified my faith in you. So many lives saved, and the sky itself heralds your success. A single victory in a larger struggle, perhaps, but a momentous one nonetheless. Wait, I want to talk to these people before. Without that constant glare, Lakeland seems an entirely different place. It's daytime. It's over, yes? I might need a moment. Well, it's over briefly. It's as if the sky itself had disappeared into the heavens. If I didn't have wounded to tend to, I'd never stop staring.
Again, I have no idea what her accent is.
The Lightwardens. Level 71, quest complete. Trust parties unlocked. You can enlist NPC companions to revisit completed instances by opening the Trust interface located under Duty in the main menu. Yay! That's what I've been waiting for.